The craziness doesn't stop. It didn't stop. For me, at least. The house is flooding again. So hard to work from home, take care of your granddad while the house is falling apart. Just wanna share it to you guys. Life is really hard. I hope you guys are doing okay. Well, not maybe. This is why we're doing this. We improve ourselves, we read books, we learn from experiences, and hopefully in the end or during the whole process, you become stronger, you achieve your dreams, and you live your life happily. So here we go. I just realized that the the chapters that I was reading aren't actually chapters. I don't know what do you call them. Maybe sub chapters. I don't know. Well, all the episodes up to the last up to the previous one was all in chapter 1. Now we're gonna be reading chapter 2. So welcome back to another episode, The Overthinking Cure by Nick Trenton. I hope you guys are comfortable. So let's begin. Chapter 2, Stepping Off the Carousel. Your anti-anxiety super weapon. Going meta. Going meta. Must be nice. In the last chapter, we saw how the creation of distance allows you to try on different, potential better perspectives and witness your own physiological, mental, and psychological processes as an observer, rather than as an unconscious participant tangled up in it all. This kind of detachment may have reminded you of another popular approach to mental health issues of all kinds: meditation and mindfulness practice. Can mindfulness help you cultivate a sense of calm in your life? Absolutely. However, mindfulness can mean so many things. In this chapter, he'll explore a mindfulness based technique, especially helpful for managing emotions and bringing a sense of calm, control to your life. It's called ACT, or Action Commitment Therapy. I think those were fireworks. Oh, yeah, it's the end of Ramadan, so, well, happy end of Ramadan to all Muslim brothers and sisters out there. Alright, the acronym simply speaks to the two parts of the approach. We accept what we cannot control. We commit to taking action with the things we can in order to better our lives. Both acceptance and commitment to action allow you to proactively manage your thoughts and emotions, your lived experience. They are skills that have mindfulness at their core, and they work in tandem to help you create the life you want, i.e., the life that aligns with the things that matter the most to you and your values. In ACT, or Action Commitment Therapy, mindfulness is about being open, aware, and focused on the present. We approach our work with our observing self, i.e., the part of us that is aware of everything that is unfolding in the moment. This is the meta position we spoke about, which allows distance and perspective. Unlike meditation, however, the mindfulness is ACT is more of a set of skills and something we connect to the concrete world through conscious action. We can use ACT techniques on the spur of the moment throughout our day, or we can practice more deliberately in the longer term with a therapist, or both. They are simple, however, and can be mastered on your own. All you need is to activate your conscious observing self. The goal of ACT, however, is not exactly to make you calm. Rather, in time, you increase your psychological flexibility. This means your observing self is strengthened and you are better able to stay in the present and take action according to your values, increasing your quality of life. Increasing your quality of life. Problems don't magically disappear, but you become more resilient, more responsive, and more masterful at how you deal with them. Does having this transcendent meta observing self mean you are permanently detached from life and your own emotions? Actually, the opposite. From the ACT perspective, anxiety and unhappiness often come from experiential avoidance, which is the inner resistance toward unwanted thoughts, feelings, and sensations. Avoiding your experience in the present may work temporarily but fails in the long term and creates psychological suffering. The paradox is that by gaining some distance from strong sensations, thoughts, and emotions in the moment, we are actually able to see them, accept them, and work with them by taking action. In this way, we engage more with life. According to this approach, then, mindfulness is not to stay lofty. Mindfulness is not to stay lofty and removed from experience, but to bring you into healthy and sustainable conscious contact with the present moment and everything you experience in it. In ACT, there are six core processes that you can think of as tools in a toolkit to help you manage your life and build psychological flexibility. The processes do overlap. Let's consider each with a real life example, and it always does come down to real life. So let's talk about the first one, contacting the present. Sounds serious, but this is simply being aware of and conscious in your observing self, rather than mindlessly being carried by sensations or being trapped inside experience, i.e., reactive. Here we have full, real awareness of the here and now. We are perceptive, alive, and alert. In ACT, all we have is the present. The future hasn't arrived yet. The past is long gone. All your power to engage with life and make choices rests right here in the present. So that's where we focus. Even if you're not into meditation at all, you can gain a lot by practicing grounding techniques that bring you to the present via your senses. Your mind can race around to the future or the past, or frighten itself with hypothetical stories and possibilities. Your body, however, can only ever be in one place, the present. So when you connect with your body, you necessarily connect with the present. Your body is your anchor, or rather, you have five anchors: sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. You can practice grounding techniques anytime you like, whether it's to get out of anxiety spiral or simply as a well-being practice akin to exercise. or eating your veggies. Try the 5 4 3 2 1 technique, where you pause to sink into 5 things you can see, then 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can touch, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. The exact details are unimportant. All that matters is that you completely immerse yourself in your present moment using your senses. You, you automatically take yourself away from anxious rumination, give yourself distance, and become able to see thoughts and feelings for what they are, just thoughts and feelings. As an example, imagine the doctor has just diagnosed you with stage 3 cancer. You feel like you've been hit by a bus. First tool you uh, take out of the toolkit is to simply become aware that you are having an experience. You might sit down and go into observing self by noticing your bodily reactions, your initial thoughts, and your feelings. You take a deep breath, you just look the moment around you and take it in. So we're gonna end it there. I think this chapter is gonna focus more on specific detailed steps because it just the author just mentioned the therapy, action commitment therapy, and we're gonna be learning about it, how to do it all by ourselves. However, if if you have opportunities or you have the means to go to therapy with a psychologist or a psychotherapist or a psychiatrist, you should do it. If you feel that you need to, you should really seek professional help. And I encourage you guys to seek professional help whenever you think you need one. I think I'm gonna end it here. It has been a really busy week, and last week was busy, and the end of this week was it's also busy, and my weekend wasn't really relaxing. It was more work, not work from my employer, work in this house with my family. My life is hard. So yeah, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed. That's it. Bye.
Please, I'm begging you.